everybody, and welcome. This is Claire Boscott, and I am your host for your Thriving at Work expert interview. And today I am absolutely buzzing to have the CX Rockstar with us. Wow, how exciting. Yeah! Hello, James. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for having me.
Excellent. It's been a while. We've kind of been, being in the same industry, we've been seeing each other, but not really kind of talking to each other. So tell me, James, how did you get into CX then? And how did you get to play guitar talking about CX? This is just...
Well, so the short version of the story is I got into customer experience by accident.
Oh, right.
But the longer version is this. So I used to play guitar in a heavy metal band. I used to be a real life, legitimate, award-winning rock star, toured the world, had videos on TV, had a couple of albums out that you could buy in real life in HMV when that existed. We were in magazines. So I did that for quite a while. And then when that stopped, and there's a whole other story about how that stopped, maybe that's for another time, I didn't really have any plans. And so I did the next logical step. After being an international rock god, I did the next logical thing and joined an insurance company.
Oh, of course.
Well, what
As
else
you
did
do.
you do? So, and I was really lucky with that company because they grew very quickly. So I had loads of opportunities to progress and learn within that company, more than I ever would have done if I would have joined a massive company right away. So I worked my way through that company, did the whole corporate thing. And then I went into training and consultancy, and I kind of got lucky. I got to train people from companies like Disney and Lego and Adobe and Nike and Microsoft and some really big names. And I got to work with those guys. But the thing is, all of this time in my corporate life, both working for corporates and striking out on my own as a trainer and consultant, I'd created this corporate persona, suit and tie, the way that I thought you had to act in the business world, because I didn't go to university. I didn't do anything like that. I just sort of copied what I'd seen on TV. I was like, well, that's what a business person looks and acts like. I'm going to do that. So I'd created this persona for myself, and I was miserable. I hated it. I hated trying to pretend to be this professional person when I wasn't. You got to think, my band, I released my first album when I was 17. So pretty much from then, I was kind of doing whatever the hell I liked. So then to go into the corporate world and have people tell me what to do, I didn't really enjoy it. So, but yeah, so I tried to swallow that down, create this corporate persona, but I always had to be very careful about what I said and how I said it and to whom I said it. And you know what it's like in the customer experience world. Every day there was a new customer experience guru or a customer experience this or coming out all the time, and it was getting harder and harder to differentiate myself. And I heard a quote from Jerry Garcia from Grateful Dead, who you've probably heard of, and the quote is, don't try and be the best in the world at what you do, be the only person in the world that does what you do. And it all hit me at once. I was like, you know what, I've got this really cool career where I used to travel around the world being a rock star, and I've now got all of this experience in customer experience. Why not try and put them together and talk about customer experience and spread a message in kind of a different way? And so that's where the customer experience Rockstar came from. That's where Rockstar CX came from. And I wrote the musical keynote because I thought, what is the best way of making a big impact in customer experience, doing this sort of stuff with this message? And so I wrote a musical keynote. The musical keynote's really cool. I play guitar in it. There's loads of musical examples. I tell tour stories. It's a lot of fun. So that's where the musical keynote came from. And of course, to start with, it was a bit weird because I'm like conference organizers. Just imagine, like, I'm talking about customer experience, but for some reason I'm also a rock star, and for some reason I'm also playing guitar. But luckily, all it took was like one person to give me a shot. Yeah. Then you get the video footage, and then you can show everyone else, and they go, "Oh, I get it. It's cool." And then since then, it's just exploded. The current global situation hasn't helped things. I was supposed to be in Vegas last week. Yeah. Doing it there. Where was I supposed to be this week? Right now, I was supposed to be in London doing a talk. It's, yeah, it was...